in desperate shape in the standings, turning in a pretty terrible first half. And the 49ers can now really go for the jugular here. Young throws. Wide open is Terrell Owens. How do you get that open in this situation? Takes it to the 13.
Particularly you're in a nickel defense and terrible coverage. The jugular wide open. Steve was right there with the knife.
And the Niners take a timeout. I think they're saving the booing for halftime.
Look at the coverage. Setting up and wide open. I'm not sure there was coverage.
And the Niners take their final timeout with 13 seconds. Make it 16 seconds.
Well, these two receivers on the outside, Stokes and Terrell Owens, they have come on so well during this season. When they lose Jerry Rice at the very beginning of the season, it's kind of changed the nature of the game. Last week for the 49ers, they had 8 different receivers. And with the main man missing, there's Bobby Taylor, the defensive back for the Eagles, out for the season on IR.
And the 49ers are without a timeout, so they have to work the sideline or the end zone. And intended for Brent Jones, but he's covered well by James Willis. And now we are down to 12 seconds. Mariucci checking. Again, it's the situation where the last thing you want to do is complete a pass inbounds and not reach the end zone. Without a timeout, you don't even have time to spike it.
Steve Mariucci calls his own plays. Ray Rhodes allows his coordinators to handle that, but Mariucci is one of the head coaches in this league that runs the offense. It's all his.
On 2nd and 10, Young going for the end zone, and that one is thrown out of bounds. Pretty good coverage that time on J.J. Stokes by Charles Demery, and the 49ers will settle for a field goal attempt.
Now, Steve is just trying to again use the size of Stokes, at 6'4", working against the 6-foot Demery, but Demery had good coverage on it. They left him out there alone on an island against the big Stokes. Steve just put it up there when he saw the coverage and put it out of bounds, gave Stokes a possible chance. Using that size once again on the Philadelphia corners.
Now a 31-yard field goal attempt by Gary Anderson, and that's the 16th in a row for him. Eagles decided not to sign Anderson, instead pursued Chris Boniol, and ironically Anderson having a considerably better season than his Boniol. 3 more for the 49ers to go up now by a score of 24-6 with 4 seconds left in the half.
Almost an eerie quiet here at Veterans Stadium.
Strange.
I think your call's right on, Al. I think they are waiting.
They're waiting for. It'll be a full-scale salute when the Eagles leave the field.
Luckily, the tunnel. There's Jeffrey Lurie and his wife, though.
Christina
cannot be happy at all by what they're seeing. Very disappointing. Jeffrey quick to point out that with a win tonight, they were right back, only a game out, and instead they're being annihilated by the 49ers at home.
Eagles the only team in the league that hasn't scored more than 24 in any game this season, despite, as we've said before, number 3 in total offense. And when you see those rankings, if you don't follow football that closely, what that means when somebody says you're 3 in total offense, it means you've gained the 3rd most yards.
Yeah, it's all on yards.
Right, but a more significant figure through the years has clearly become points.
And Ray Rhodes is quick to point out the reason we gain so many yards offensively is because we always start in terrible field position and are facing 75 and 80 yards to go. And for the same reason, our defense is ranked high because they're defending a short field because the other team's offense starts in our territory so many times.
Thompson kicking a bouncing ball that is picked up by Chad Lewis, and that's the way the half will end. And there will be a 21-gun salute for the Eagles as they leave the field. You can hear it. At the half, San Francisco 24, Philadelphia 6 to New York now. Chris Berman. Chris.